Hello, hello, hello. We are live. We are live. Oh, in a second. Let me just get my phone. We are live. Good morning, Augustine, first in class today. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Share the link. Only one person today. Wow. Let me just share to my community members. Welcome, welcome. Only one person. Wow. What's going on? Yo. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I'm using style to wait for them. I'm using style to wait for them. But we move regardless. We move regardless. I don't know what's happening. Yo, is good morning. I'm wondering what's happening, guys. Really, yo. Only four. Eesh. Tap on the like button, share the link. Please help me share the link. Let's get other people on. Whoa, this is the lowest I've ever seen. Is that everybody is giving up? Are we all giving up already? Emmanuel, what's your asset? What's your asset? Okay, I see. Something else. Something else is here. Habib Adelaja, good morning. Finally, yes. Where has everybody been? Are you people still sleeping? Are you all still sleeping? Are you all still sleeping? Good morning, Habib. He said he's on his way to buy a Lambo. sleep, ke me we won't buy Lambo. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Now I'm seeing the numbers come up. Share the link, smash that like button, share the link. I hope you can see my screen very well. If you can't see my screen, go to the settings on your YouTube and make sure it is high quality or high definition, whatever it's called. Mhm. Bernard, good morning. Now we're seeing some traction. Keep sharing the link, guys. Keep sharing the link. If you can see my screen and you can see me clearly, please put some fives in the chat box so we can start this, get this started. If you can see my screen and you can see me, please put some fives in the chat box. All right, you're welcome. Put in the chat box where you're tuning in from, your name, and where you're anyway. I can see your name. Just where are you tuning in from? Let's see how far and wide we are going on this platform. Let's see how far and wide we are going on this platform. Bernard can hear me and see me. Great. Great job. Great job, Bernard. Thank you. Thank you. I need to be sure that there is no internet problems today. You know, only Bernard can see me. Okay, Habib can see me. Great, great, great. You can hear me as well. Akachi, hi, Akachi. Good to see you. All right, so today we're going to be looking at, you know what, Ernest, you're welcome. You're welcome. Now, today we're going to be looking at great assets. Let's start with GU, guys. What is GU doing? Yeah, GU has come to my buy zone. If you've been following up, you see that GU has, you can hear me clearly, beautiful. GU has come to our buy zone. But please don't ever assume that it is buying yet, because this downtrend must be respected. It must. The only time that you can start buying is when you see a major break of structure. Yeah, on this trend. All right. So for now, we are still looking for sells. All right. I'm not confident with this buy yet. I'm not confident with this buy yet. Why am I not confident with the buy yet? Because it is still on a sell trend. And besides, I'm yet to see good liquidity, to be swept, at least liquidity closest to be swept before this entry. So I'm being very, very careful with going for a buy for now. All right. This is GU. So this still stands. For those of you that follow me, that are celebrating the third year anniversary with me, I already dropped this. So I'm still watching, though. I'm still watching. It's a bit tricky, and I don't want to start buying now. No, I don't want to start. This could be liquidity forming. All right. This could be liquidity forming for it to drop again. This could be liquidity forming for it to, drop again. Then to come here and do that thing, and then we are moving. Okay, but I'm going to take it one step at a time. I'm going to use another broker because I don't want to, so you can learn how I do my analysis. Okay, if you're okay with that, put some ones in the chat box. If you're with me, put some ones in the chat box. I'm yet to see where everybody is calling in from. Nobody even wrote where they were tuning in from. Can you all still hear me? Looks like I'm going to get into this YouTube to see what's really going on. Okay, beautiful. Aha. All right, all right, all right. So keep smashing the like button and sharing the link. Christiana from Lagos, Nigeria, you're welcome. Christiana, I remember this name. You're coming to our beautiful event happening on the last Saturday of this month. I can't wait to see you. You're welcome. All right. For the rest, keep dropping it in the chat box where you're all tuned in from. All right. So now I'm going to do this whole breakdown on a different broker. All right, let's use, everybody likes to use O and A. That's fine. So let's see. Let's do this together. I like to start on the monthly so I know what's going on. Justice from Warrior, welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. Now you can see it's a downtrend on the monthly. It's a downtrend on the monthly. And what do we do in a downtrend? What do we do in a downtrend? What do we do in a downtrend? What do we do? We sell in a downtrend. We look for avenues for a sell on beautiful Bernard. Great. Now we are seeing the monthly trend. All right. We are seeing a monthly trend. Look at that. Okay. So what do? We are looking for the next zone for the buy. We are looking for the next zone. You have to be sure that that high is higher than this high because we are forming lower lows and lower highs. And this was the last move. This zone, this was the last high. This was the last low. All right. That's the last high and that's the last low. And you know you want to see the market pull up to this zone for the next sell. All right. You want to see it pull up to the next sell zone, just like that. All right. You want to see it pull up to that area. I use my FIB most times for my uh last high, last low. And it's currently at a very good sell zone from the monthly. So you see why we've been selling. Okay. From the monthly. You see? Let me open it more. You see, and that there's been a black candle selling, and that's why we've been looking for opportunities to continue that sell on the monthly. All right, and you can see this new month, which is July 15, already 15 days in, and you see this candle is dropping in there. All right, so let's see. But remember, it hasn't broken any structure to continue the sell, to validate that sell. So you know this is buying to the sell. All right, until it breaks on the monthly this low, then you know that it's going to sell for longer than that. But we are not trading the monthly. All right, let's go to the weekly. All right, let's go to the weekly. Now looking at the weekly, it's actually reacting nicely in there. It's reacting nicely in there. All right, swept liquidity above. You can see that small liquidity is swept here. This is my favorite pattern. Swept liquidity above here. This is your liquidity that is swept and is already dropping. Question: are we still ready to sell? No, we are still not ready to sell. Why? Because it has not broken this structure on the weekly. So on the weekly, you are not entering any sales yet, but that's if you are trading on the weekly. But we are not trading on the weekly. All right. So let's go to the daily. All right. Follow me small. You get it. Now we are in the daily. Of course, we can see an uptrend. Now it's in the sell zone. It's in the sell zone. Now this baby has been dropping, but guess what? Even on the daily, she has not broken major structure. All right? She has not broken major structure. You get me? So this is still a buy trend until a major structure has been broken like that. If you get me to this point, put some fires in the chat box. Put some fires in the chat box, or ones in the chat box, or twos. Just react if you get what I'm saying. All right. Now we double down to the 4-hour time frame. We are now in the 4-hour time frame. Yes. Now, those that don't trade the high time frames, in fact, we've been catching this sell nicely. All right, nicely. But remember, there's a buy zone right there waiting for you to fall for the trap. There's a buy zone right there waiting for you to fall for the trap. I'm just going to delete that high gray area. There's a buy zone right there waiting for you to come. Sellers, come. So we chop you people. All right. So you're going to be careful. Why? Because you know that it is entering a buy zone. But guess what? It's not a buy until I see a reason to go in for the buy. Until I see a reason to go in for the buy. Okay? Beautiful. Now it is still selling into the zone, which is why I'm waiting for the next sell zone to double up into here. Besides, if I wanted to buy, I want to see liquidity formed inside this candle, at least here. Okay? I want to see like a liquidity form here. All right? Then it should come back, sweep that liquidity before taking off. So I'm yet to see liquidity on this side. No. So that buy is not ready for me. I'm not ready for that buy yet. I want to keep selling. All right. So I'm just going to go to the 1 hour real quick. Now let's trace it out. Even if we don't know what we are doing, let's just trace it out. Let's just do higher highs and higher lows, for God's sakes. Let's see. Now look. Now this was the last high. This is the 1 hour time frame. This was the last high and the last low. The last high and the last low. We want to find a sell zone within this area. What do I do? Even if I don't know what to do, all I have to do is pull my fib. Yeah, I'll pull my fib from that high to that low. Yes, my fib is activated. Now I want to see this fib come. I like my beninging zone. For those that know me, they know this zone. This zone is like like witchcraft. It's like jazz. This zone always delivers. All right, but that's not to say it won't deliver here. It could. So sometimes you see that I will be waiting here and this thing will just dump from here. It's possible. It's very possible. Why? Because above the 50 is the premium zone. So truly, yes, it can drop after 50, between 61 and 50, it can drop from there. But I love to wait here. This is like I trade that zone so bad. I love to wait here. Okay. And then if you look closely, you will see like there's an order block right there. A beautiful order block right there. Some people like to draw it from the body to the wick. You understand? But I use my my fib to direct me on how to draw that zone out. Okay. All right. I'm just trying to see if you people can see me clearly. I'm watching from my own side. Okay, that's great. I can see you guys can see me clearly. Okay, so now this baby is still coming to this zone. Therefore, I'm just going to be dropping the coordinates. I'm dropping the coordinates. Those that are celebrating my 3rd year anniversary with me, I already dropped it for them. So we are waiting patiently. Oh, we've been waiting for that trade for so long. Let's see. We're waiting. No, that's not the one I'm looking for. All right. All right, so I want to see this market come in the zone. All right, that's a nice one, is to 3.39. Yeah, I want to see this. You can see fair value gap here. I see a nice fair value gap there. A nice. Okay. All right. So let's drop the coordinates. See, those that don't come to class and expect me to be dropping it for you in Telegram channel, you can see I'm not stressing about that Telegram channel again, because if people just like to use someone's head, you don't want to learn. You just want signals. Don't worry, I'll start up a signal group, only signals. But trust me, that's not the way to go. You know, I'll tell you the truth every time. Sell limit. I'm waiting for that sell limit. 1.34769. It could turn. Trust me, it could break this side and say it wants to start the buy. Okay, it could do that. But so far, it's a sell trend. We go with where the market is going. We go with where the market is going. 7.69. And then what's my SL? My SL is always above the high, above the high. That structure above the high here, right there. Let me use my horizontal rate to be sure. Yeah, that's fine. That's 1.34950. Remember, you see, there's a reason that we start with your SL first. So you don't forget to set your SL first. The most important thing. Risk management is key, guys. Risk management is key. The TP will be 1.34146. All right. Is this clear? Can you all see? Is this clear? Can you all see? Let's make it bigger. All right. Yeah, it's clear. Okay. Can you all see this? Do I have to increase it? Is that more visible? All right, so I need to increase. Make sure you are watching. Make sure you are watching with. Go to the settings on your YouTube. Okay, you see that thing that looks like a screw. All right, make sure your quality is higher, picture quality higher. Okay, or you can go there. Yeah, make sure it's the highest. Let me make it bigger. How about now? Well, I'll be dropping it in the Telegram channel. I want to make it bigger for you guys. Yo. Eish, there was a way I did it one time. I think this is very big now. Good morning, Joke. How now? All right, I think this is big now. This is very big. Even I can see it here. Yeah, it's big now. Okay, beautiful. Now let's go to take a screenshot if you're in class, because I don't want to be feeding those lazy bums in the Telegram channel that don't come to class. Now I'm waiting for that sell. All right, I'm still waiting for the sell. Okay, so this is done. Let's go to GJ. Yo, GJ is playing with my emotions, eh? Since last week, we've been on that sell, like sell to our buy zone already. Yo, I don't know what she's doing. Okay, I really don't know what she's doing. But let's do it again on another platform. Let's do it on another broker. GJ is stressing me, like it's giving me neck pain. Okay, don't stop smashing that like button. Share the link. Share the link. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. Share the link. Let's go to a different broker. Let's use people like O and A, so let's do it. It's fine. Yesterday, mentee of mine, we are doing a top-down analysis. Let me tell you, the secret to trading is your top-down analysis. The secret to your trading is top-down analysis. Okay, so this is the monthly time frame. We are going to squeeze just to see what's going on. Okay, we're going to squeeze NS cereal. There's no way you didn't get that. If you're in uh the Traderton channel, I dropped it there. Go look for it. Okay. All right. So we're looking at this and look like this was a high, this was the low. Okay. You see the beauty of using a better broker is that you get to see more info, more data. That's fine. That was the high, that was the low. So you know your range though. You know your range. Okay, you know your range. All right. So this is a down move. Okay, but see, you see why I love FXCM. FXCM has more data to offer me because see, FXCM is showing me, downtrend, that this whole thing is a downtrend. You see, this is why I love FXCM. It shows me more data. All right, so we know it's a downtrend, and we know we want to go into, we know it's a downtrend, and we know we are looking for the next zone for the buy, for the sell. This is the monthly, So she's actually currently in a good discount, good premium zone above the 50. And there's a possibility she could sell from here. All right, there's a possibility she could sell from here or come up even further and sell from there. That one is not our problem. Our own problem is to know if the sell is ready. Is the sell ready? We don't know. All right. Kendrick Billions, he just came on and he said, let's do gold. You must be a VIP from heaven because you're just coming into class and you are already jumping the gun. All right. So right now, we know that the market dropped, all right, pulled back, okay, came into a discount, good premium zone, but couldn't break this low, all right? It couldn't break this low. Market has come back again. It has cleared this liquidity in here, all right? And I want to see a dump coming up very soon, all right? Now, if you look here, you see a beautiful order block on this side. Okay, but the market didn't really touch there, did it? It did not. It did not. It did not touch there. Habib, you're looking for trouble. It did not touch there. Okay, it did a bit of a touch. Let's open it and see. It did a bit of a touch. Slightly missed it. Okay, but no worries, no worries, no worries. Since we know the market is going up, all right, to a sell zone, we want it to go up to a sell zone. So since it's going up, we'll continue with what we see. All right, we'll continue with what we see. Let's go to the weekly. Now, weekly is showing us a beautiful uptrend, okay? And what was the last move? It came into that zone here, okay, and took off again. Now, remember, if she's going to beat this high, if she's going to keep being bullish, you're expecting her to beat this high right there. All right, you're expecting to beat that high right there. Whoosh. Okay. Expecting it to be, I'm trying to be sure that that's showing good. You're expecting it to be that high there. So right now she is being bullish from that entry. We follow the story. Okay, we follow the story. She's being bullish from this entry right there. Good morning, Thelma. You're welcome. Where are you tuning in from? Let me know. So right now it's bullish. Now let's go to the daily and follow the story. There you go. You can clearly see your higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. But guess what? Has it beaten this high? Yo, we finally have a new high. Ooh, that was very, very close. Yeesh, looks more like a sweep. But we're going to look deep into that. Whether that's a new high. Yeah, well, it's higher than that high, no doubt. Let's see. Yeah, slightly though, slightly. Slightly. All right. No problems. We'll check. We'll know what's going on right now. So on the daily, we know that she's been going up trying to beat that high. Looks like she's relatively the same level as that high. Let's see the 4 hour. Now, without even looking stressing, you can clearly see the bullish trend. Yeah, you can clearly see that bullish trend. I mean, come on, it's too glaring. You can't miss it. You can't miss it for anything in the world. No, 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 no. I'm looking for a higher high than this. Looking for that high is relatively equal. No, 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 no. I want something better. That one is better. Okay. But you can see it's a bullish trend right there. Now, you know that you want to see this market dump into the next buy zone. You want to see this dump into the next buy zone. Thelma, I need to see you. Tell me that you're in Lagos, then you have to come for our celebration happening, okay? I'm going to tell you guys all about it. So we want to see it come back into the next sales buy zone. Buy, we are buying. Now look, you have to draw your break of structure so you know where you're expecting this thing to dump into for the next buy, right? For the next buy. If I didn't know what to do, I'll just pull my fee without stressing my head. Okay. Now you need to check. Okay. You need to check. Has it come into a discount zone yet? No, it hasn't come into a discount zone yet. So, but you can clearly see there's been an inner break of structure here, which I'll be showing you on the 1 hour. All right. So you want to see her come down. Oh, this is beautiful liquidity I see here. Come on, guys. Come on. This is a piece of cake, but it's taking our time. It's taking all the time in the world to deliver. Seriously. I have already seen my liquidity to be swept. Okay? And then I want it to come into a nice beninging zone. All right. If not there, there's another zone I see here. But as long as it sweeps that liquidity, I wait there. I wait after that liquidity to see a reason to go in for that buy. Okay, so you have to be really, really careful and don't rush. Don't rush. You have to be careful and no rushing. All right. So I'm just going to open this up more. Now, what do you expect it to do? You expect it to sell into what? Into the buy zone. You expect it to sell into the buy zone. Adebowale from Lagos, welcome. All you Lagos folks, send me a DM, all right? All right, so far so good. Let's go to the 1 hour and really see what's happening. Look at that beauty. Yo, look at that beauty. As in, I caught this trade from here, but I really got tired. Like, what in the world is happening? Oh, Jesus. So look at, we have a break of structure here. Okay. Nice sweep of liquidity in between. Nice sweep of liquidity. Sorry about that. Nice sweep of liquidity in between here. All right. We can see that. And that was your super entry right here. Sniper entry. This thing has been dropping, yo. It's been dropping nicely. Okay. So we're looking for the next buy zone, but it has to drop into the next buy zone, which is why some of us are catching this sell as we speak. Now you see she's done that. She has entered, gave us a new low. Did she? Okay. After going in there, gave us that low. Okay. This one safe. This one even tried to give all these weeks are very deceitful, but you can see lower lows and lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. Okay, lower lows, lower highs. Now this is a tricky situation. It's a tricky one. If you ask me, this was the high. This is the high. That was the entry. The next low is here. The next low is here. Okay, that's what I see. The next low is right here, because all this is nonsense to distract you. That's the next low. And if I'm going to be drawing my fib from that high to that low, I want to see the market pull back into this zone. All right, pull back into this zone, clear all that liquidity, clear everything out. I want to see it pull back at least, if not the 70, the 61.50. All right, it could drop from there. This is the next place. I'll be waiting for it to clear all that liquidity to where I have an order block right there. So there's every possibility this thing could come back here. Okay, there's every possibility this baby could clear all that. Look at this one too. This beautiful liquidity. There's something here as well, so it could do this. You see, from all this side like this up, I want to see clear those double. I'm seeing a double top there. I want it to also go for that liquidity. So now, as I'm seeing this double top right here, yeah, that could be the liquidity it's coming for. Yeah. So I want to see this baby go back into this zone. All right. Clear that double top. I want to see clear that double top. Okay. There's an obstruction here though. There's a fair value gap right here. Okay. So anywhere here is fine, really. Anywhere here is fine. Can take it from the fair value gap, or you wait for it to sweep that. I would prefer to wait. But however, if it comes in here and shows you an internal break of structure, from there, of course, you can go in. If not, wait for it to happen up here, okay, for you to get in. Good morning, Honey Drop. Beautiful name. So if it's not this one, it's this one. But this is where I would like to wait. So if you can take it earlier, that's fine. That's beautiful. If you can take it, can take it. All right. Now you know what we're waiting for. You know what you are waiting for, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, you have to be very careful. This will be your first TP around here, where you see that liquidity to be swept here. All right, that will be your first TP. So far so good. She's selling nicely. This zone is possible to push it down, but I see this beautiful liquidity. So the market is always drawn to liquidity. The market is always drawn to liquidity. So I want to see it sweep that equal high, and then we're in business. So I'm just going to drop it here. Coordinates, sell limit. Oh my god, this is gigantic. Sell limits 199.257. Okay, that TP is too high. Yeah, just above there. 199.543. So first TP 198.116. Another TP. Yeah, it could come with this next liquidity here, 196.777. Yeah, let's just stop here. I like that. I like that. This one, this liquidity right there. Yo. 196.803. If you tell me that you can't see this thing again, go and fix your eyes. Yo, come on. This is as big as you can get. I mean, I gave you the biggest one. If you can't see this thing, go to the eye doctor. All right. So that's what I'm waiting for GJ. That's what I'm waiting for GJ. All right. Remember to tap on the like button and share the link. So yeah, I've done GU, I've done GJ. Let's do gold. Gold is stressing me out. Stressing me out. Starting from the beginning again. This is FXCM. All right. Let's do gold. Where are my gold lovers? Where are my gold lovers? If you're a gold lover, put some fires in the chat box. If you are a gold lover, put some fires in the chat box. Let's go. I want to see those fires. Yo, I want to see those fires in the chat box. Ah, Rafino, where have you been, Lord? Oh my God. We already know that gold is bullish. We already know that gold is bullish. Okay? We don't need to look too much. Gold is bullish. Okay? Gold is bullish. All right? Now, on the weekly, let's just start from the daily because she knows what she's doing. Trust me, gold knows what she's doing. So let's mark up. It's a bullish trend. Gold baby, gold baby. Gold is setting a statement in the world for herself. She's definitely putting herself in the map of the world. Gold baby. She says she's not carrying last. Gold and Bitcoin, they are struggling now. So that's the break of structure. All right. That's the break of structure. Joke, you are in my you are in FFX, you're in my trader team, this thing. So you should have the exact thing. It's right there in the trader team group. Yeah. So now we know that, okay, the market went here. Let's analyze this thing, guys. The market went up, came back to a beautiful discount zone to continue the buy. This is gold. I didn't even get the fires in the chat box. I didn't get the fires in. Should we leave gold? Should I leave gold? Should I leave gold? Do you people want me to leave gold? I'll leave gold. I'll leave gold. I'm not seeing the fires. I mean, respect. Where are the respect? Put some respect on that name. Where is the respect, though? I'm not seeing the fires in the chat box for gold. What's going on? Oh my Jesus. All right. She came into a good discount zone. I'm finally seeing one. Came into a good discount zone. But what happened? Has been unable to break this high. So we're just going to be watching. Has been unable to break that high. All right. Has been unable to break that high. So what are we going to do? We're going to watch what she's doing. She took off from here, came in here. What did she do? She broke internal structure here. Definitely broke internal structure here. Okay. She came unable to break that high, but definitely broke internal structure here. Now, if we go down to the 4 hour, that's your break of structure to the downside. Okay, break of structure to the downside. Beautiful. Thanks for the engagement. Break of structure to the downside. Now, like I always say, if you don't remember, it was rising from here. Okay, that was a break of structure to the upside. Okay, now it's a break of structure to the downside. So I'm looking to sell. I'm sorry. I'm looking to sell. I'm looking to sell. Now, question, where do you expect it to sell? If you even wait on this 4 hour, you see that what we are doing, we are looking for trouble. I'm telling you, we are looking for trouble. We are looking for trouble with gold. Because if you pull your high to your low, yes, truth be told, gold could drop after the 50, the 6150, gold could drop here. But guess what? It couldn't break this low. It couldn't break this low. Meaning what? Meaning you want to see it sweep that liquidity. Maybe it's just forming liquidity for the real zone here. There are so many probable zones. There's a zone here. It could go up to this zone here and sell. Okay, it could go up to this zone here and sell. But then I want you to remember something. Remember something. The market started a buy from here. The market started a buy from here. All right. That buy has been going higher and higher and higher. But what happened? It gave you inner break of structure to this side. Okay. So you have to even be careful with your sales. Although I was expecting it to sell so much, there's every possibility that this baby could just be going up. So even if you're with yourself, you see, gold has a double personality. Sometimes she likes to do what she wants. Remember, this is a major buy from here. The only reason we are selling is because of this inside break of structure here. All right, because of this inside break of structure here. Now let's follow what we are seeing. After that inside break of structure, okay, this was the move to the downside. This was it. In fact, that's not even something to write home about. But if you look, some people will tell you, oh, that's a break of structure. That's a break of structure on the inside. But we know we've seen this break of structure and we want to see the market dump. Now, after that break of structure, we know she's going to be buying to the next sell zone. What's the next sell zone here? I use my fib, I pull from here to here. Next sell zone, if it doesn't continue dropping from the 6150, it will come up to this zone to continue the drop. So I want to see the market do this and do that. I'm telling you, this looks more probable because you can see we were expecting the sell to start from here. It just gave us here, couldn't break that low, turned again, okay? Turned again to continue the push to the upside, broke this inner high, all right? Pulled back. She's coming again, okay? So we want to see her come back here on the 4 hour time frame though. But we're going to see what's really happening on the, look at all that liquidity. You see this thing here? I'm still watching it. Where is my, you see this one? You see this thing here? This looks like beautiful trend line liquidity. Look at this one. So I really want to see the market sweep all that, come into that zone. I keep saying this zone, but because a lot of people don't have the patience to wait, a lot of people don't have the patience to wait. They are like, yo, 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 they are going to sell where they see sales. Now, truly, there was a sell here. There was a sell, but there's every possibility that that sell has ended because there's still a zone here that it could come to. And if you follow this move from here, okay, this could just be a move to the downside to continue the high. So let's see. Let's just watch. Okay, let's watch. Now, there's a zone here which it respected nicely. Okay, but it just dropped to this zone. So there's every possibility it could push it. But now I want to see something. Was that pullback complete from here to here? It didn't even come into a good discount zone yet. But remember, this could be bullish to into this zone. So just give it some thought. If you want it to continue, it should come back to a discount zone around here. All right? Or around here. It didn't pull back. So indirectly, what is this telling me? If it's actually going to drop, to continue this buy, it has to come down at least a bit more. Well, the market, nobody owns the market. Nobody owns the market. There's every possibility it could just continue from there. Nobody owns the market. But even if she's giving us a counter trend buy, you would really want to see, you want to see the market pull back reasonably. All right? You want to see the market pull back reasonably to this zone to continue to this area before that drop. If you're with me, if I lost you or you're with me, which one? If I lost you, put 000 in the chat box. If you're with me, put some fires, because I know that gold right now is a bit complicated. We don't know if she wants to keep going up or if she's going to pull back. We are just going to follow what the market is doing. Okay? Does she want to continue upwards to the sell zone, or does she want to drop from here into this zone to continue the buy? You see? Now let's drop down one more time frame. Let's drop down one more time frame. Now, on the 1 hour, we are seeing internal break of structure still. On the 1 hour, we are seeing internal break of structure still. All right? Now, let's mark it out. George Elliott, you're welcome. How are you? Where are you tuning in from? All right. Okay. So you can clearly see, let's open it up. Now, on this 1 hour, see the move. That was a move. It didn't pull back properly. That was a higher move. Didn't pull back properly. Okay. That was a higher move. All right. Now that pulled back nice. All right. Okay. Well, I can't call this a break of structure because none of them really pulled back to a good discount zone. So there's a possibility this thing is still going up. All right. I can't call that a reasonable pullback. Why? It didn't pull back well. Nah, this is distraction. This is distraction right here. That's a distraction right there. Nah, that's not good enough. That's not good enough. This one pulled now, but that's not good enough. Yo, that's not good enough. I wouldn't call that a break of structure. I wouldn't call that a break of structure. Let me see how it looks on the 15. That 15 will deceive your life. You think that 15 minutes is always deceitful. Yo. Okay, now, so 15 minutes is saying 15 minutes, came in here, continued the buy, gave us a new high, came in here, continued the buy, gave us a new high. So 15 minutes is actually saying there's a break of structure, really, right there. Yeah. Okay. So if we are going with the 15 minutes, we should be expecting to take a sell again at this end, at that zone here. if we are going with this 15 minutes like this, let me see how it looks on the 30. I don't like low time frames that much. Yo, that was good. This move, let me draw it out. Yo, these are some of the things that will confuse you, eh? Yeah, basically broke everything. All right, so it broke on the 30 minutes. Yeah, see the 45. Yeah, yeah. Hey, this is confusing, yo. You don't know whether she wants to continue the sell or if she's going to just push up. Well, that's it. That's what trading is about. Mhm. That's what trading is about. That's a bit of distraction here. Yeah. So this is what's going to happen. What I would do is I'll take a chance. Okay. So for the sell, I want to see that high. Let's see it come back here. All right, back into that zone. So it's either going to hit this zone and dump, or it's going to go above and continue. All right. Yeah, Michael. Yeah, what you're saying is correct. Michael is correct. Yeah. So see, it's to me on the 1 hour. It's on the 1 hour on the 1 hour like that. Yeah. This is coming to this zone to dump. Seriously, that's what I see. Yeah, I'm going to take a chance on this. Yeah, I want to see it come up a little bit more to that beautiful other block. I mean, I'll take it on the other block anytime, any day. Yeah, I want to see it come to that other block. Exactly my point. So yeah, so he said, it's consolidating on the weekly, hence the confusion. But based on the 4 hour, I'm bearish until 3225. Same here. I want to see it sweep that liquidity. In fact, you're even looking at 3225. Me, I want to see it take this out. On the 4 hour, see what I want to see. You see all this? It has to take out, it has to come here at least. Take out this low. So I'm seeing 3310 on the 4 hour time frame. Seriously. I'm seeing 3310 on the 4 hour time frame. Because you know that she's aiming for liquidity. All right, she's aiming for liquidity, and this is the internal liquidity, because this is how it works. Okay, let's say you're having, this is how it works. You're having a bullish trend to a POI for a sell, and then the market starts coming back this way. So you're targeting liquidity on this side. All right. So as it's coming back, this is the liquidity I'm targeting. This one. I mean, before the next push to the upside, I'm telling you. I think I already dropped this for my marathon people. Yeah, on the 1 hour, I see, yeah, this zone. There's every possibility it could drop, clear this liquidity right here. Because on the 4 hour, yo, that thing is looking like there's nothing for it here. This is the first TP here. So we took that sell yesterday and we jumped out because there was a bit of confusion. We took that sell from in here. It's turning back. So we want to see it come here and dump again. This will be the first TP and the second TP. And then for it to possibly come into the zone, and we're on to the next high. So yeah, gold is approaching, but there's another nice sell zone here. And there is another one here. So we'll just consider that giving us a pullback to continue up. All right, is it clear? So for the gold, wait for extra confirmation, guys. Wait for extra. That's all I can tell you. Just wait for extra confirmation. Don't jump in. So even if I drop these coordinates here, all right? Someone said we can scalp from the 15 minutes bearish order block and book profit at the 15 minutes low upon candle. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, you people that scalp, well done. You people that scalp, well done. It's very clear, yeah? Aha. Thank you. So I'm just going to put it down. Okay. Sell limit. Wait for extra. Don't jump. Don't jump like Puma. Wait for extra confirmation. Please. Before you say, Madam, financially fit made us to blow our account. I beg go. Okay. TP1. 3340. TP2. 3310. Oh my God, where's our SL? First thing first, SL. See me jump, SL. 3377. Okay. TP2, 3310. 3310. Nokia 3310. Some of us are not born then. No. Whoa. All right. So that's what I see. Daniel is asking me a strange question. What is footprint chart, please? I don't know what that is. What is footprint chart? What's footprint? Educate me, please. All right. Please, let me write it here. Let me write it. Oga, wait for confirmation. Wait for confirmation. It's written there boldly. Disclaimer. All right. Wait for confirmation. Smash that like button, guys, if you are enjoying the class so far. Smash that like button, share the link, drop some fires in the chat box. Hype me up, hype me up. So let me see what Pilot is saying. Pilot has been one of my very, very faithful, loyal people. We can scalp from the 15 minutes bearish order block. They don't start. God passed them. All right. Beautiful. Let me see the bearish order block he's talking about. Daniel says it's an indicator. Daniel, if you know how I'm struggling with indicators, if you know how I'm struggling with indicators. Pilot, I'm looking for your 15 minutes bearish order block, and you're talking about 15 minutes bearish order block. It tallies with the order block I'm waiting for now. Is this not the one you're looking for? And book profit at the 15 minutes low. Yeah, so what he's saying is this is the order block I'm seeing here. I'm not seeing any other one. There's a breaker block here. Oh, this is beautiful liquidity. Beautiful liquidity before our entry. I love what I'm seeing here. This is beautiful liquidity before our entry. I love it. I love it. I want to see it do this, do that, and dump. You can take your first tip here. So what Pilot is saying? Pilot, is this what you're saying? Is this what you're saying, Pilot? It's the same order block, though. It's the same order block. Daniel, I'm not used to using indicators. I don't know. I hear people say there's one called the order flow. There's one. I don't know. I wasn't my mentor taught me to use my eyes. So when I see a lot of indicators on people's screen, it disturbs me so much. I lose concentration. It disturbs my eyes and my head. So, but you can send me a DM. All right. So thank you so much, guys. It's been beautiful time with you. I did GJGU gold, guys. So just calm down, check it. I'm gonna be showing you again. GU, this is GJ. George, thank you so much. Smash that like button and share the link. So we did GU. We are still waiting to sell on GU. Yo, 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 yo. It's taking so long. Hey, network, network can force somebody's hand in this life. In this life, you reap what you sow. I'm not seeing it, guys. I don't know what's happening. The network, that's still hanging. Let us run before it will come and fall out. So go to the Telegram channel. Follow me on my Telegram channel, guys. I'm going to drop everything on the Telegram channel. There are just 3: GJGU and Gold. Okay, I'm going to be dropping it on the Telegram channel. Follow my Telegram channel. Aha, that's the one for GU. Finally showed up. Finally showed up. Yeah, finally showed up. So I'm going to be dropping it in my Telegram channel. Make sure you're following me in my Telegram channel. Make sure you're active. If you're with me with my Traderton challenge for my 3rd year anniversary, make sure you're active and you're trading with the broker sponsoring. Make sure you are there. For those in Lagos, send me a DM. Send me a DM. For those that are in Lagos, send me a DM. All right, send me a DM. My number is going to be in the description of this video. This video will still be there in the YouTube channel. So go and send me a DM. Okay, if I don't respond, my PA will respond to you, and we would definitely love to see you celebrate with me. And if you have not signed up to join us in this beautiful celebration, also send me a DM and I'll be willing to plug you on. We are doing our trading so far. It's been good. Break evens. The market is a little too confusing right now, but we've been having good moves, break evens. We've been trading gold, and so far so good. I can say it's okay. We are doing well. All right. We still have 2 more weeks to go before the major event. So if you have not signed up, send me a DM real quick on 0913-713-1663. It's going to be in the description. Also, join my Telegram channel where I'll be dropping all these signals for everyone. I love you guys. Thank you for being there and joining me on this live. Bye-bye now. Mwah!